G'day, my name is Daniel and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be doing an unboxing and a basic setup guide of the Unifi Dream Machine Pro. Basically, what we're going to cover in this video is that I'm going to unbox the UDM Pro and we're going to use my mobile phone in order to set up the UDM Pro, and you'll find other information on my channel in relation to VLAN, threat management and vice versa. Let's just get straight into it. Alright, so the first thing that I want to state is that it is actually a pretty damn big box that it comes in, as you can see right here. We're just going to go ahead and just pull it open. And it comes with this little box just to begin with. Now let's just check what's in this little box. And as you can see, there is the UDM Pro there. Nice and firmly packaged right in there. So the first thing that we're going to do is open up this box and just see what's in this box. So far, it looks very, very well packaged. I'm actually very happy with the package. So it comes with this. It looks like a nice little white thing. And inside of it, as you can see here, it's got all the screws that you need and all the brackets that you need in order to mount the UDM Pro to a rack, or these rubber things if you want to sit it on a desk somewhere. So it also comes with nice solid metal brackets if you want to rack mount the UDM Pro to a rack. In this case, for today, we won't be doing this. And of course, the power cable. Alright, so as you can see, we've gotten the UDM Pro out of the box, and it's got this really thick styrofoam hung onto it. Now I'm guessing this is just to ensure that obviously there's no damage during transit, but it's really thick. Very good quality. At least they're making sure that it doesn't actually get damaged in transit. And once you remove the styrofoam, you also have this plastic cover over the top of the UDM. And we're going to pull this plastic off now. So on the back of it, you got your 240 volt adapter, as well as a USB connect, which you can get from Unifi as well. When we flick it around, and let me just flick it the correct way up. So when we flick it around, we have our little Unifi screen here, which is actually covered with a piece of plastic, and you can pull that off. Followed by 8 Ethernet ports, a WAN port, and 2 SFP ports. Now, one of these FFP ports is actually for the backup WAN. So you can use one as a primary SFP, and the other one is for the backup WAN in the Unifi. This may be in the future be able to be remapped, but at this stage, I believe it's number 11, is for the backup WAN. We also have a little hard drive bay here where we can install a 3.5-inch hard drive, which we'll just carefully pull out. And this is for the Protect system if you plan on installing any security cameras. And we'll just slide that back in. Slides in nicely. And just pops in like that. So to install this today, we're just going to plug it into our UDM base machine. It should automatically generate and pick up DHCP from our UDM base, and we will properly install it into our entire network at a later date. We also have a G4 Pro camera on the way, as well as an AC Mesh Pro as an access point for inside my house. Yes, it is an outdoor access point, but we're going to install that as well. So this is a really nice, solid unit. Very heavy as well. I think it's very well... I feel like it's been very well built. Obviously, we're not going to do any drop tests or anything else like that. But, yeah. Give me a moment, and I'm just going to go plug it in. And we'll go through the setup on my mobile phone and take it from there. Alright, so we plugged in the unit. As you can see, the WAN light is now flashing, and the system is now booting up. You see here, it does say UDM starting. I do apologize if you're not able to see that on camera. So the whole process took roughly around 1 minute, and the unit now says that is ready for setup. So now, as you can see on our phone, we're going to open the Unified Network app. Alright, so this will bring up a list of all of our controllers. So what we can do from here is press on the plus button. It asks us if we want to enable Bluetooth, and it automatically enables it for you. So this is so it can find the UDM Pro. It has found the UDM Pro, as you can see, and is now connecting to the UDM Pro. It now come up saying Dream Machine Pro setup. Name your Unified Dream Machine Pro. So in my case, I'm actually going to call this 180D B&E, which for my case stands for Brisbane. It allows you to sign into your UI.com account, which we will just press next to. So in this case, we're just going to go personal and press next. Now it's asking whether we want to enable auto optimized network and send diagnostics. We're going to just press next and leave that as default. With update schedule, we're actually going to disable that, which I recommend everybody does. Always leave the frequency as disabled for the automatic updates. It's now automatically doing a speed test. So once the speed test was completed, it advised us that our download speed was 86.7 and our upload speed was 45.4 and our latency was 3. Now, I'm not sure why, but we actually have a gigabit connection here. So it's currently got the download speed as 100. We'll just ignore that for the time being and just press. It now says that it's setting up the network. So now it says setup is complete. That whole process took roughly 30 seconds. And we can click go to dashboard. So now I'm going to bring you to computer and we're going to load up our UDM Pro on the Unify portal website. And we're going to access our UDM Pro. So at the moment, we only seem to have the Unify network installed. So we're going to go ahead and check out system settings. From system settings, that we can see that the CPU is at 18 or 20%, the current temperature is at 59, and the memory is at 24. We'll go to applications and we can see that the hard drive is required to install Protect. So straight off the bat, if you want to use the Protect system, don't forget you will need to purchase that extra hard drive, as the UDM Pro does not come with a hard drive. However, the Cloud Key Gen 2 actually does. From the advanced location, we can enable SSH, change the device name, make sure that automatic firmware updates is disabled. We can also restart the device, factory reset device, and download support file. Now we're going to go back and access the Unified network. Now the first thing that I like to do when accessing a Unified network is changing it to dark mode. From here, we can actually go ahead and run a speed test and check what our speed actually is. Now I'm still only receiving 100 megabits down, so I may actually have a 100 megabit cable plugged in. I could have a faulty cable, or it could be anything else. Now that the Dream Machine is up and running, we can actually connect other devices to the Dream Machine and adopt them when required. One other thing we're going to do before proceeding with that is actually go back to system settings and check for updates. So now that we're in system settings, we can actually see that there is an update available. So we'll go through and we'll run that update. It says update Unified Dream Machine Pro firmware from 1.6.8 to version 1.8.6. Your device will automatically restart as part of the process. And we'll press confirm. The device would now go through and complete an update. Once the update is complete, you'll be able to access the Unified network again. That's it for this video today. So as I said, this was a very, very basic video of unboxing a UDM Pro and setting up the UDM Pro to connect to your network. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, press the thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video